ஆடும் பரிவேல் அணி சேவல் என பாடும் பணியே பணியாய் அருள்வாய் தேடும் கயமா முகனை செருவில் சாடும் தனி யானை சகோதரனே. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். உலகலாம் உணர்ந்து ஓதற்கரியவன் நில உலாவிய நீர்மலி வேணியன் அலைகள் சோதிய நம்பல தாடுவான் மலர் சிலம்படி வாழ்த்தி வணங்குவோம். திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். நேசம் நிறைந்த உள்ளத்தால் நீளம் நிறைந்த மணிகண்டத்து ஈசனடியார் பெருமையினே எல்லா உயிரும் தொழை எடுத்து தேசம் உய்ய திருத்தொண்ட தொகை முன் பணித்த திருவாளர் வாசமலர் மென்கடல் வணங்க வந்த பிறப்பை வணங்குவோம். திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். தென்னாடுடைய சிவனே போற்றி, என் நாட்டவர்க்கும் இறைவா போற்றி, ஏகம்பத்துரை எந்தாய் போற்றி, பாகம் பண்ணு ராணாய் போற்றி, பராய்த்துறை மேவிய பரணே போற்றி, சிராப்பள்ளி மேவிய சிவனே போற்றி, அண்ணாமலையும் அண்ணா போற்றி, கண்ணாரமுத கடலே போற்றி, காவாய் கனகத்திரளே போற்றி, கைலை மலையானே போற்றி போற்றி, வெற்றிவேல் முருகனுக்கு அரோஹர. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். அண்ட சராசரங்களுக்கெல்லாம் அதிபதியாக விளங்கக்கூடிய முருகப்பெருமானுடைய ஒப்பற்ற பெருங்கருணையினாலே ஞானத்திரள் சார்பாக பெரிய புராணத்தை ஆங்கிலத்தை சிந்திக்கின்ற இந்த தொடரிலே நாம் தொடர்ந்து திருஞானசம்பந்த நாயனாருடைய புராணத்தை சிந்திப்பதற்கு திருவருள் கூட்டியிருக்கின்றது. Lord Shiva would be bestowing his best blessings on Kattar couple Mrs. and Mr. Saravanan, who are now sponsoring this program. They have a keen interest in promoting Saiva Periyapurnam in English, so that people who may not be well versed with the Tamil would also be able to understand the lives of Nayanmars and appreciate. See, one has to develop bhakti in so many ways. We have to slowly develop the bhakti. That's what our Saiva Siddhantam preaches us. See, one has to develop the devotion, the attraction or the attachment, whatever you call it. One has to develop it progressively. They have to increase the attachment to Lord Shiva day by day, day by day. There are so many tools available for developing this attachment of the soul with Lord Shiva. See, it doesn't occur all of a sudden or overnight. For Tinnanar, it happened like that, but it's not possible for others. Everyone has to get the or reach the destination only covering the distance every day. So we must understand that every birth counts our progress. Our Saiva Siddhantam clearly tells us that only human birth will fetch you the real relationship between the soul and the Creator, Lord Shiva. See, Lord Shiva has created the whole world. He has created all materialistic world, all materials. He created the 5 Buddhas, the basic 5 elements. All of them were created only by Him. From those things, so many things have evolved. including our body. Not only our body, body for a cow, body for an elephant, body for a worm, body for a snake, anything that can be seen in this world with our naked eyes. Those structures are given only by Lord Shiva. People claim that it is due to nature. How nature can formulate or think on design? It's an inert thing. It doesn't have any wisdom. It's a senseless one. It's an inert one. It cannot take decisions. It cannot design. If you just take any living thing, you just analyze the digesting system, how it has evolved, the digestion system. Do you think it has automatically set by nature? Nature doesn't have any sense at all. You just think about the digestive system. You just think about the visual phenomenon, how it happens, visual phenomenon, how it happens, how it looks, how the photos are taken, how it is registered, how it is memorized. All those things you just think. It cannot be done by a senseless nature. So it has been gifted by Lord Shiva. Out of Maya, which is an inert potential, he created everything. Soul has to understand the structure, the details, and it should try to go and get the cover under him. He has given a temporary cover. The human body is only a temporary cover for the soul. The soul has to leave it one day or other. It's a natural thing that every day we witness. So many souls leave so many bodies here. What happened to those bodies? They decay. Is it not? So, the souls are given bodies as a temporary measure. The cow comes here, lives for some time, goes away. A lion comes, goes away. Elephant comes, goes away. Worm comes, goes away. Fly, ant, everything. It lives for a smaller duration in this world and leaves. Why should it come? Why should it live? Why should it live? Why should it leave? Why such a system? Something comes, lives for some time and leaves. Why this system? What does it imply? Somebody goes to a place in the morning, is there for some time, leaves in the evening. Do you say that it is meaningless, purposeless? Say if somebody goes there, lives for some time and leaves there means, then there is a purpose of him being there for certain duration. There should be some thing going on during the duration. That's how we must analyze. We are coming, living here for some time and leaving. What are we doing in this period? What are we supposed to do? All those things cannot be discussed in science. Science cannot discuss all these things. Or science cannot solve these riddles. You must understand that there is a purpose for our visit to this world. Sometimes we don't understand the purpose. We don't realize it. We don't live for it. We leave this world after some time. The whole lifetime would have gone to waste. Should have gone to waste. So it should be understood that Lord Shiva has given an opportunity to interact with this world with a body. Only human being analyzes, tries to understand, and tries to come out of this chain of births. Only human brain system has been designed by Lord Shiva to analyze and take a decision on its own. So one must understand that the purpose of the life should be understood by the soul before it leaves this world. Before it leaves this world means before it leaves its body. Body is a temporary arrangement. Whether you like it or not, you have to leave it one day or other. You cannot say no. All great people have left already. All people who claim to be winners, they have also left. They cannot prolong their life. So many experiments, so many enquiries have been made, but no result. Whether could be designed a human body that lives forever. The people were trying and they are trying. People want to be immortal. They don't want to meet the death. They want at least to postpone it. But choice is not ours. The Lord has given the body a chance to interact with this world and achieve something. What is to be achieved? The achievement is getting nearer to the Lord Shiva. That's all. Getting nearer to Him. If some people are very keen and they are very much interested, they are not only they get closer, but they almost reach the Lord Shiva. You can reach Him, but the way in which we progress may not be successful, to take you to the Lord Himself, but at least you have a positive direction and a positive travel and a positive distance coverage. That may be possible. People are going in the opposite direction. They will suffer again and again. For example, take Thiru sir. He started traveling in the opposite direction. Then he halted and realized, and again he came back. He made fast travel, very fast travel. Nobody can do like that. He did it and reached the Lord Shiva, and he completed his mission in one birth. Could it be possible for everyone? No, not at all. We cannot take it for granted that we can achieve like Upper, Kannapar or all other Nayanmars. At least we can make our travel in the positive direction and also positive distance coverage. That we can do. This we must have done in an earlier birth also. That's why we have come to this birth doing the same thing. If we go to the upcoming births, then your travel will be continued on the same track. God will take you on the same track. He will put you on the wheel on the same track. That much sure. But you have to ensure that, isn't it, in this birth? இரவாத இன்ப அன்பு வேண்டிப்பின் வேண்டுகின்றார் பிறவாமை வேண்டும் மீண்டும் பிறப்புண்டேல் உனையென்று மரம். The same track. Our Karikal Ammayar bows before Lord Shiva and makes this appeal. That's how our Devi Chekadar describes in Periyapurnam. So we can appeal to Lord Shiva, please cut off my birth cycle, take me to a lotus feet. But we should do positive things, favorable things towards that goal, isn't it? We are being stagnated, we are being strained, we are being huddled with so many things in this world, so that our travel becomes intermittent, not on a continuous one. To give the encouragement, to give the vigor, we have to listen to the life history of 9 Mars who dedicated their lives for this purpose, to reach Lord Shiva. They will never deviate from their track for any reason. They will go on the right track at all times. This should be remembered by us. See, whenever we take note of the life history or life history of 9 Mars, we must understand that the travel on the right track is always ensured. We must ensure that we are on the right track. Every day, whenever we are doing one thing or other thing, is it a hurdle to my right track, or is it favorable to my right track? Am I moving in the right direction? Am I moving towards Lord Shiva? Or my actions are blocking? That we have to ensure every day. We are going through the life history of Thiru Gnanasambandar. One Thiru Gnanasambandar, the whole Tamil Saiva community, nobody is equal to him. He stands above all. He is the Jnana Guru for all Gurumars. To understand his greatness, in the same time, Thirunavukkarasu was also brought down to this world by Lord Shiva. See, when common people are praising and praying and paying obeisance, common people will be attracted. But if great people are attracted, if they are paying obeisance, they are praying him, then people will understand his greatness. Gnanasambandar, his greatness is unparalleled or unequal. His greatness. He stands alone in this regard. Nobody can be compared to him. In the last episode, we left him at Manniyar, the river of Manni, that is saying Allur. From there, he started his holy travel. He visited the Thiruomambuliyur. He visited there, and subsequently he had darshan at Thiruvalholi. He continuously moved through Karuppariyalur. All those places he was visiting, making darshan and offering padihams. He was doing. People are gathering on his arrival. They are having darshan of him. They are very delighted. Things were going on like this. Everywhere he visited in his pearl palanquin, and people have a delighted vision of his palanquin, and so many people try to have a darshan of him in the palanquin, and all of them were raising slogans of Lord Shiva, and they were very much impressed by the efforts taken by the Pillayar, visiting all over and people to understand the greatness of Saivam, to understand the usefulness of visiting Lord Shiva temple, the necessity of one's wearing holy ash. All those details are given by him wherever he goes. Not only that, he would be singing the padihams in a very nice tone, in the holy pan tune, and also Thirililhandai Yalpanar accompanying him would be playing the whole padiham in his yal. So people enjoyed like anything. So it was a very big crowd wherever Gnanasambandar appears. He was a very large crowd puller, and people were making all efforts to have darshan of him at all places. Then he decided to come back to Sirhari, and when people heard in Sirhari that Gnanasambandar Peruman is approaching Sirhari, they were also very joyful. After God has gifted him the palanquin, the first time our Pillayar is visiting Sirhari. So everybody in Sirhari gathered at the boundary, and they were looking for darshan of Pillayar in the palanquin. A large crowd was there. Everybody was uttering the Lord Shiva's name and Pillayar's name. The whole town was decorated. Each house was decorated as if some function, individual or function is going on. Every individual is feeling that some function is going on as a private function. The visit of Pillayar is to be acknowledged with great enjoyment. Everybody felt. So everybody decorated not only the house but also the streets and everywhere. the festive mood spread, and everybody gathered at the boundary to greet our Pillayar. When Pillayar reached the boundary, all people shouted in loud voice, raised slogans in loud voice to show their cheer. And Pillayar entered and directly he went to Thoniyapar temple. There he praised Lord Shiva, paid the obeisance and prostrated before him and offered Padiham, Tamil Padiham, which is equivalent to Vedam. That is why it is called a Tamil Vedam. Devachekkalar mentions that the Padiham was a Tamil Vedam. And after he returned from the temple, he came back to his madam. He would not be going to his house. There is no house for him. Now Pillayar has become a common property, not an individual property. Nobody can claim him to be their property. Some people say that Pillayar came back to his house. No, not at all. He didn't go to his house at all. He was having separate madam. The madam is common to Adiyars, sages, saints, Brahmins. Everybody can go over there. But if he happened to go to his house, the auspicious circumstances may not permit other people to enter the house. See, acharam they would be adhering. Every day yajna will be performed in the house. So people cannot come over there. All people cannot be allowed to come to the house. But everybody has to come and see Pillayar. So he has to be in a common place called madam. In that madam only he would be going. Whenever he comes to Sirivadi, he would not be going to temple, would not be going to his house. He would be directly going to the madam. There all people have the rights to come over there and visit him and have darshan of him, and they can fall on his feet. At that time, Pillayar decided to go to his madam. Then he asked Tirunelveli Yadpanar to go to his mansion and take rest. When he came to his madam, the Brahmin community women came over there with a lot of fruits and other things to greet him. It is a customary act. It is called in Tamil Seervarisai. So at that time, one of the women was Pillayar's mother. See, if it was Pillayar's house, why the mother should come like this? It was very clear. Some people explain like that. It's not correct. Pillayar was in a common place, madam. There everybody came and see him. His mother also came with a large plate with full of ash. She wanted to gift him the holy ash. When others took all other things like fruits and other sugar, sweets and other things, but she took a plate of Thiruneeru and placed it before him, and the mother bowed before him, paid obeisance. Pillayar blessed her. That's how our David Chekudar says. And Pillayar took the Thiruneeru, smeared it on his forehead and also distributed it to others there. He gave Thiruneeru to everybody. Everybody came over to him. Everybody fell on his feet and got the Thiruneeru, the holy ash. Then everybody left and Pillayar was in the town for quite a period. Every day he used to visit Thoniyappar, and every day he would be composing a new padiham. Every day he would be composing new padiham. See, the hearsay says that about 16,000 padihams he had composed. Even if it is 16,000 songs, 1,600 padihams, almost we can say 1,500 padihams. But we have got only 1/3 of that, or 1/4 of it. Barely 1/4 of it we have now. So Gnanasambandar used to visit the temple and he was composing every day a new padiham and offering to the lotus feet of Lord Shiva. There was someone, the Saranalayer, registering all the padihams Pillayar was uttering. Days went by. At that time, Pillayar reached the age, the time when they have to perform the Ubanayanam. Ubanayanam, Nayanam means eye. Ubanayanam means opening Jnanakan, the wisdom eye, it means. In that function, a holy thread will be worn by the Pillayar, will be worn by the Pillayar around across his shoulder. The function was to initiate the learning of Veda. So all gathered and performed this Ubanayanam for our Pillayar. One should understand that Pillayar's understanding of Saiva philosophy was far above of the normal rituals mortals. Considering the wisdom and his grace, even though these functions are only formal, Pillayar didn't deny it, he accepted because of the satisfaction for the parents to be achieved. So he accepted. On the day of this Ubanayanam, when he wore the sacred thread across his shoulders, he was asked to learn the Vedas, reciting some phrases. But on the contrary, Pullayar uttered lot of phrases from Vedam and also started explaining the nuances of the Vedam. All the sacred Brahmins in the community were taken aback by the abundant knowledge of Pullayar. There were some places, there were some phrases, though they were not able to understand, but they were chanting, they were uttering, they were learning, all those things are there, but they would not be knowing the inner meaning of some of the phrases. But when Pullayar started explaining so many the secret meanings of the Vedas, all of them startled and they wondered, and some of them even were very happy, and some of them tried to approach Pullayar, and without hesitation they asked him some doubts in the Vedas. The people who asked doubts were supposed to preach Veda. They came over there to preach Vedam to Pullayar. They came over there in the function. But the reciprocal happened. When they came over there and when the function was over, when they tried to make him learn the Vedas, he was already full of knowledge. They found it. And they didn't try to teach him on seeing his abundant knowledge and wisdom. They didn't try to teach. Instead, they tried to clarify some of the doubts they had all the time. Pullayar explained those doubts, cleared them, all the doubts, and explained them the nuances of the Vedam. So, likewise, the whole function went on very nice, and everybody felt very happy, and they all went to Sivakumar Hridayar, who are not having a son. He belongs to entire Saiva community. He is going to not only reach the heights, but he would be making all people to reach the heights. One day or other, he is going to be known for the whole world. They were telling Sivakumar, congratulating Sivakumar there, and everybody left. Sivakumar was very proud of his son. On hearing the comments from the Vedic Brahmins, he felt very happy and thanked Lord Shiva. Oh Lord Shiva, how to thank you? You have given me a son like this. The son lives for the whole world and he lives for the Saiva community. And Pullayar blessed everybody, all of them bowed before him and got the blessings from him, and also received the holy ash from him and left the place. At that time, when they leave, he uttered a padiham in Tamil. Andiyul Manjiram, Andiyul Mandiram, Anjadithume. It is a very, very, very famous, it is a very famous padiham explaining the greatness of Anjadithu. If you utter 5-lettered mantra with sincerity and honesty and with pure love, you are as if reciting Vedam. If you go through Vedam and recite it for a long period, you may get some benefit. But those benefits, above that benefit, in excess to that benefit, you can achieve by just uttering 5-lettered mantra with sincerity and love. Vedam nanginum meipporulavadu. He had very clearly stated. So what is the essence of Veda? Gnanasambandar says he comes from that community. His words are very powerful. We have to attach weightage to that. He says that Namah Shivaya is the essence of total Vedam. In this Padigam also he was explaining to the Gurus, to the Brahmin community, that don't forget 5-lettered mantra. You can chant Vedam, but never give up chanting 5-lettered mantra. He preached them, he gave them Upadesam of 5-lettered mantra. They all accepted the version of Gnanasambandar, and they all departed very joyfully. So we must also understand that we must have access to 5-lettered, we must have access to Vedam. No, don't worry about that Vedam. You have Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah, and also Shivaya Shiva. Then you are attached to Tirumurai. Tirumurai is only it has blossomed out of 5-lettered mantra. The just expansion of 5-lettered mantra is our 12 Tirumurais. The essence of 12 Tirumurais, 5-lettered mantra, Anjaluthu. That is why all the mentors stress the point of reciting, chanting 5-lettered mantra by every Saivite. Whenever we apply, whenever we smear our forehead with the holy ash, we must utter the 5-lettered mantra. When we go to bed, when we wake up from the bed, when we eat, when we drink, whatever we do, we must utter 5-lettered mantra. Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya வாழ்க. மற்ற பற்றெனக்கின்றி நின் திருப்பாதமே மனம் பாவித்தேன், பெற்றலும் பிறந்தேன், இனி பிறவாத தன்மை வந்தெய்தினேன், கற்றவர் தொழுதேத்தும் சீர் கரையூரி பாண்டு கொடுமுடி நற்றவா, உன்னை நான் மறைக்கினும் சொல்லுனா நம சிவாயவே. It was sung by our Sundarar, all Sundarar, Nambiyarur. So it should be remembered that our whole life should be knitted with 5-lettered mantra. We very well know that our whole life is knitted with our two deeds, nalvinai, thivinai, good and bads. You can't escape out of this. See, the life is knitted with these two. Arambhavam ennum arungayitral katti, purandol porthengum puluvadukku moodi. Trivasakam says. Instead of this Arambhavam, you build your own nest. You build your own net. with the 5-lettered mantra, which will take care of you when it gives away. The two deeds, Arambhavam, when gives away, this will take care of you. This 5-lettered mantra. Bhakti Balayil Paduvon Kanga, Manivasayar says. So, the importance of chanting 5-lettered mantra was emphasized in this occasion. As a matter of fact, Pillayar had taken this opportunity to propagate, to bring this world to the fact that 5-lettered mantra can only rule the world. It only rules the world. It contains all na, ma, si, va, ya. Ma, the hidden ignorance, anavam. Na, the total prapancham. Total prapancham, na. Ma, the hidden ignorance. Na, the total prapancham. Ya, the soul. Va, the grace that connects the soul to Sivam. Sivam, the Lord, the Almighty. So the Almighty, His grace, the soul, the world, and the ignorance. The soul always look towards the universe, the world, and out of its ignorance. Because of its ignorance, it always looks towards the Prapancham, the world, the universe, whatever you call. Whatever you see, whatever you hear, whatever you do, whatever you is universal, Prapancham. It is because of the ignorance, Malam. So when it recedes, when it gets inactive, that malam, that ignorance, slowly its claws clinging on us. When it relaxes, when it goes to down mode or inactive mode, then only the soul will take the a reverse action. It will not look towards the universe, now it will look towards Lord Shiva. Yakaram is in between the universe and the Almighty. If you are keen on the universe, if you are keen on the universe, if you are keen on these world activities, you can never concentrate on Lord Shiva. If you concentrate on Lord Shiva, then automatically the whole world gets away from you. You cannot leave this world saying that I am going to leave this world. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. But what you can do is, you can concentrate on Lord Shiva. Now you are concentrating on this world. You can never get towards Lord Shiva. You are looking towards the universe. Whatever you do, you attach worldly importance, worldly requirement, everything worldly thing. Then the Lord Shiva is actually out of focus. It is there, but out of focus. You are there in this world and you are attached to this world. Your vision is completely focused and your focus is on this world, and your vision on Lord Shiva is defocused. Once you try to focus on Lord Shiva, then automatically your vision on this world get defocused. Once your vision on this world get defocused, you are out of the danger of the goods and bads of this universe. You need not entertain them since you are not focusing. Since you are focusing, you are entitled to enjoy or suffer. All the enjoyments or sufferings coming out of the universe only because of your focusing on the universe, on the world. If you defocus and if you focus on Lord Shiva, then automatically the sufferings and the enjoyments, those things get away from you. They will not affect you. You will not be affected. They will come and go. You will not be affected. So this philosophy is clearly explained in this 5-lettered mantra. This is a 5-lettered Upadesa mantra. This is called Upadesa mantra. So people, our Thiru Gnanasambandar, Sottunai Vediyan, Sodivanavan, Puttunai Thirundadi, Purundakai Thoja, Kattunai Putti Vor Kadalil Paichinum, Nattunai Yavad, Namachivayave, Nal Tunai Yavad, Kal Tunai. Focusing on world, Nal Tunai, focusing on Lord Shiva by the tool Namashivaya. Namashivaya is the tool given to you to get you more focused, concentrated on Lord Shiva. So that's how the 5-lettered mantras importance Pilayar always wanted to impress upon the people. Go and recite 5-lettered mantra. Whatever Gnanasambandar does, he will utter 5-lettered mantra and then only he will do it. For example, palanquin was gifted to him. He went around the palanquin for 3 times and uttered the 5-lettered mantra and entered the palanquin. The pole palanquin gifted by Lord Shiva. Whenever he gets into the palanquin, he would be uttering 5-lettered mantra. Whenever he gets down from the palanquin, he would be uttering the 5-lettered mantra. He had informed, instructed, advised, and also he had given the message that never forget 5-lettered mantra. Never forget 5-lettered mantra. That is the only tool which will make you more associated with the Lord Shiva. Either you write it or chant it or read it. The 5-lettered mantra would be a great tool to get you more attached to Lord Shiva. So this opportunity, see this Ubanayanam, the function has been taken as an opportunity by Gnanasambandar to advise his own people, not only his own people, not only Adiyars, not only the world, the entire world should understand. It was his motto. So that is why he made that Padiham. Andiyul Mandiram Anjeluthu. It was a bold declaration. He made a declaration to the entire world. Why you go for other things elsewhere? Come here. You get associated with Lord Shiva by the tool he had given, 5-lettered mantra. So such a great Padiham was uttered by him at that time. With this, we close this session. Gnanasambandar continued to be in Sirgari and let us see what happened further in the next episode. And Gnanathirul has released a book on Thiruvasagam, a new schedule of 51 Padigangal. 51 Padigams, it has been rearranged. Same Thiruvasagam, nothing has been changed. We have only placed the Padigam at the appropriate place according to the life history of Manikavasagar. You would be getting the feel of the travel and also Manivasagar's mood whenever you utter a Padigam, because it has been placed in the right location, right place it has been placed. So just go through it, get the book. It is also available through post if you are ready to pay postal charges. And we have also released a book for children to have complete knowledge about our Thirunavukarthar. The whole life history has been given in comics. Beautiful pictures have been given by our artist, and the children would be liking to go through the book. They will never give the book to you. They will not be going away from the reading of the book. They would be going through the book. They will always keep it with themselves. So gift it to the children, not only your children but also your relatives, friends, and also other school children. If you want, you can gift them. With this, we are just closing down this session, and before closure I want to chant the 5-letter mantra 5 times. I request you to kindly follow me. Tiruchitrambalam. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Tiruchitrambalam. தென்னாடுடைய சிவனே போற்றி, என் நாட்டவர்க்கும் இறைவா போற்றி, வெற்றிவேல் முருகனுக்கு அரோகரா. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம்.